Traders from around the world, what's going on? It's me, Jeremy Alexander Newsom with RealLifeTrading.com. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. It is Wednesday, spelt with another I. Wednesday, woo! All right. Man, I don't know what it has been about the last 3 or 4 Wednesdays, but we've been turning it up. SPY up massive today. We got 14 minutes before the market closes, but it appears, at least right now, that the SPY will close above these 2 candles, which was a tweezer top. That's a pretty big deal. So, we're going higher. Question is when and how long. 2017, the next 2017 target for me is 249. This is a retest gap action. So we're going to look for SPY to do something like this, more than likely, and then continue higher. Why not? Looks good, looks strong. We'll see what goes on from there. The other indices, the Qs also up big today. A lot of big winners. Most of the trades that we've been looking at, we're going to cover today are tech stocks. But this was really brought on by a Morningstar reversal. The third candle, the Morningstar reversal, was a one white soldier, new white soldier candle. Very, very powerful candle pattern. I mean, a one-legged grapefruit could have taken that trade bullish off of that support. Same exact price it's bounced off of before. Nice Morningstar entry here. And we've just been cooking and cleaning on the Qs. So it's going higher. Nice little move. The Dow ETF DIA makes a new all-time high. So again, keep in mind, today is a big day. A lot of people are going to come home, read the newspaper, look at the stock review, this stock review hopefully, look at their brokerage accounts, and they'll notice that they're going to be up big randomly, and they're probably going to sell to lock in some gains. So this is a big retest gap. I do expect us to retest. How big, how far, how long, that we'll see, but buy the dip for sure on pretty much more or less just about anything. So let's go through a lot of the stocks that were requested today. Get those knocked out right now. So PayPal, all-time high today. PayPal's been on an absolute tear. And it was also a bullish gap and go. It was a retest gap just on Monday. White candle gapping up, gapped into the all-time high. Here's the previous old resistance, new support. It retested old resistance and new support and continued higher today. Congrats for those real life traders who are in on PayPal. Really, it's been a strong bullish move ever since it had this phenomenal bullish gap and go pennant pattern right here. Boop, boop. There's the pennant pattern. There's a bullish gap and go all-time high. Crushed PayPal. Nice bullish move. Netflix, I had a trader mention that he paid for 100 years of his subscription. On Netflix today, George, a lot of other traders, Dean, actually too many to mention, are cooking with gasoline on Netflix. 147 is the put that Dean had. A lot of traders in bull put spreads, put sales, shares, long-term calls. Pretty much any strategy that's bullish. We've been in and are rock and roll on Netflix. Again, good pullback. Why did we bounce here to 147 price range? Well, this was previously the all-time high. Old resistance became new supports. All that she wants. That's Netflix cranking it up. Google, G-O-G-O. I did not play this one. Didn't have enough money to play Google. So I just had to do the analysis. I could have done maybe some 9 shares or something, but Google, really, really good bounce. Again, that entire bounce was determined based on that one white soldier candle right there. Easily recognizable and identifiable. Here's Apple. And what's interesting about Apple, with all the bullish tech stocks that are going on right now, Apple did make barely a higher high and a higher low today. But what's interesting to know is the squeeze is on Apple. We got a Bollinger Band squeeze. It is there. And it did close above my bullish trigger yesterday. And we did retest the 100 simple moving average today. So there's a lot of traders in shares. My buddy Albert said, hey man, thanks for helping me make 1.7K on Apple recently. So Albert, congrats. Nice lower shadow, nice bounce off the 100, expecting Apple to continue. Really and truly, if it starts breaking above this high right here, which will probably happen tomorrow, maybe the next day, target 1 right there, that's going to be a potential day trade, and interested to see what's going on Apple. Again, shout out to those traders who played NVIDIA. So I looked at this one on Monday. In fact, I had an email subject that said, hey, how are you looking at playing NVIDIA? A lot of traders did continue it. They kind of got the hint. They played it bullish. It was a retest gap yesterday. It was a retest gap today. Check out this retest on NVIDIA. Now, the unfortunate thing is I did, even though I'm up almost 2.5 R on the day, I did miss NVIDIA 2 times by 2 pennies. Pretty brutal. But here's the support and resistance on NVIDIA. Very easy to see. Resistance, support. It was a retest gap. Buy low, sell high. There was the first chance to buy, and I missed a limit buy on an option right there. And then here's the previous high of the day. 4 or 5 bearish candles in a row. Pulled back, and I had a limit buy there with shares and missed that trade on NVIDIA. Too bad. But a lot of other traders did snag it up 4.5%. Here's AMD. Shout outs to Andy and Melanie and a few other traders who are in on AMD. Looked at this one last week in the real life stock review as well. Nice one white soldier candle. Had a good high wave candle. Anyway, good move on AMD. That one's looking nice. Amazon. Ticker symbol AMZ and Amazon. Jeff Bezos in probably about a year or two is going to become the richest man in the world. That's my prediction. Amazon cranking it out. My good buddy YT had a bull put spread expiring this Friday. He bought to close that spread and got into another one. Got a bull put spread as well as an iron condor bear call spread on Amazon. Bunch of retest gaps on Amazon, actually a lot of them. And just kind of seeing and determining if tomorrow or the next day we get just a slight pullback on Amazon. 2 other stocks. Here's Facebook. It's at a new all-time high today. Ticker symbol FB. Ladies and gentlemen, Facebook will be triple this price in our lifetime, and it'll probably continue to go up. Advertising dollars are pouring into Facebook. People realize that marketing on TV and cable networks or whatever just no longer works that great. So Facebook all-time highs. My next second 2017 target is 168.68. So then this is a retest gap at an all-time high. I'm not saying we can't go higher, but I am looking for something like this if it occurs, right? Keyword if, 2 letters, 1 I, 1 F. If it pulls back, I'll be looking to buy the dip on Facebook. And a non-tech stock, here is NRG. NRG with the bullish gap and go today. Again, I didn't play this trade. Can't play everything. But shout outs to Joshua Jackson who was tracking this one early in the morning. Look at this retest. Old resistance right there. So right, that's the daily chart. It was a bullish gap and go on all time frames. Pulled right back down to old resistance, new support, and bounced like a champion. In fact, check out this 5-minute chart. Now again, I didn't get a chance to take this. Can't trade all of it, but look at this pattern. Check out this candlestick pattern. Recognize this one? That is in fact a tweezer bottom. So that tweezer bottom showing you, hey, if we break that low, sure, we'll probably pull back a little bit more. But that tweezer bottom occurred exactly at the previous daily old resistance, new support, and just cranking it out from there. So NRG Energy, we actually will be looking at it in about an hour and 7 minutes as we approach Energy Wednesday in the afternoon trading room. Going to be a good utility stock to potentially keep your eyes on, either short term and or long term. Beautiful gap, beautiful volume, beautiful location. I love it. Next stock reviews coming at you on Friday. If you have any stocks that you want to request, send them my way, jeremy@reallifetraining.com, or you can message me on Twitter @newsnuggets. You can also post them in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're almost at 9,000 subscribers and almost at 1 million views on YouTube. I'm pumped about those numbers. I'll update you guys when that happens. One other small reminder. Fantasy football. Does anybody want to play fantasy football with myself and a few other real-life traders? It is around the corner. July is sports month, so make sure you play a sport that you've never played before. And if you have played fantasy football before and you want to play with myself, Brad, and a few other phenomenal traders, you're pretty much going to steal my money because I'm terrible at fantasy football, so you're guaranteed to beat me. But email Brad, if you don't mind, brad@reallifetrading.com, and he will hook you up. We only have 6 spots left. I'm not saying that because it's a sales technique. Guys, this is just fantasy football. Okay, if you want to play with us, cool. If you don't, no big deal. We only have 6 spots left. Get in before Friday and email Brad. Let's make a team. It's a 12-person league. Guys and girls are included. That's pretty much it for me. You guys rock. I'll see you on Friday. And until then, remember, love life, and trade. Bye.